Hello and welcome. We are in our last flight in Iran. We are in the east part of Iran near Zahedan, which is in the back over here. This is kind of a special flight because it's the 700th flight of my world tour, which started, well, pretty much when I bought Flight Simulator 2020 and I learned to fly because I didn't know how to, and then I kind of on a whim decided to visit every country in the world, and then this thing got going, and I've been doing this for years, and I'll probably be doing this for more years, if at all possible, because I really enjoy this. This is my morning therapy session, so to speak. And yeah, we are doing an RNAV approach this time. Been a long time since we've done this, so we're not going to be vectored. We'll just follow the procedures. We are on the arrival to Zahedan, and then we'll transition to the approach over here for runway 17 right. And again, very high city, 4,500 feet. I couldn't find much information about Zahedan. And yeah, it's a recent city, I believe. It's from the 19th century. Again, close to the border with Afghanistan. The Wikipedia page is very sparse. It only mentioned a massacre in 2022 by the Iranian security forces after very large demonstrations against the alleged rape of a Baluchi girl by an Iranian officer. Again, we are in, hold on, let me just, that's the wrong button. Yeah, this is the right button. Turning right here. We are at 9,500 feet and we should stay.
Charlie India. Charlie Alpha 06, cleared direct ZH 409er, cross ZH 409er at or above 9,500 feet, cleared RNAV runway 17 right.
Clear direct ZH 409er, cross ZH 409er at or above 9,500 feet. Cleared RNAV 17 right, CIC 06. We are preparing the... Anyway, there were huge demonstrations against the government, and the crackdown was very violent. And that's basically all I know about Zahedan, unfortunately. Not the best thing to learn, but that's what it is. RNAV approaches are GPS approaches, basically. We're not going to use VORs or ILSs or anything. It's strange because I'm tuned to the VOR and it's not picking it up at all, and we are very close to it, so maybe it's not even present in the game. It's not impossible. Anyway, landing lights, fuel pump. Once we hit 409er, we will... I should tune to tower actually. Let's hope this is the correct frequency. I believe it's 109.4. Mountains everywhere, as you should expect in Iran by now. and the procedure is very simple, so to speak. Once we hit, we descend to 7,100 and then we descend to 6,400. So that's what we're going to do pretty soon.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, contact Zahedan Tower 119.4. Have a good afternoon.
119.4 CIC 06. Thank you. Let's turn and start descending. Tower CIC 06 on final runway 17 right.
Charlie India Charlie Alpha 06, Zahedan Tower, wind 250 at 14, runway 17 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land runway 17 right, CIC 06. I've dropped gear by mistake, but that's not a bad thing to do because we do need to lose altitude pretty fast. So full props, not full mixture, because it's don't need pitot heat. I didn't listen to the wind, so yeah. And it's gonna be a very strong crosswind actually from the right. So yeah, 7 descending below the clouds, thankfully. Hopefully spotting the runway won't be an issue as it was last flight. Our next 170, so let's get ready to do that. There's a road and the city and the airport soon. $7,100 will be pretty much at the right spot, so we can keep descending to 6,400, which is the final approach fix altitude. And then we'll hold. This is a fast descent. I would probably not recommend that you do this in real life because it would be a bit uncomfortable. But we can hold it at power so it doesn't complain too much. The LNAV has engaged, so we are in the correct approach mode. Can even add a bit more power right now. And we'll start descending once we hit ZH 411. Can trim up a little bit. Speed is fine. There's one final turn, and then we should be lined up with the runway. Default airport as usual for Iran. So I don't know what we'll have. I mean, I know what we'll have. Default buildings and all, but again, I don't know about the quality. This is probably the airport over there. It's very close to the city. So far so good, speed is fine, so once I turn I can drop flaps. The main threat will be the crosswind, which again is strong. very strong. The demonstrated crosswind for this aircraft is 17 knots and it said 15 knots, so yeah. Going to be something. Yeah, the engine gets a little hot because of the mixture. And I'm almost at full power, but soon I'll start cutting power for descent, and that's not gonna be an issue. Okay, getting ready. I'll let the autopilot handle the turn, and then I'll take over. Yeah, that's the runway over there already. Come on, autopilot, handle the turn, as I said. You can drop flaps. Can cut autopilot and start descending. We're immediately being pushed to the right. A nice approach though, over the hills, close to the city. See, we are definitely going to have to correct more flaps. I usually like the wing low method for crosswinds, which keep the rudder pointing to the runway and to drop the wing into the crosswind. Putting more power. Final flaps. Trimming up. Checking. Okay. Up to descend probably a little bit faster. I can't see peppy lights. We have only visual reference for the landing. The city looks nice, as most cities in weird blink over there. Most cities in Flight Sim 2024 look. The default generation is very good, although obviously they're not the real buildings here. And at least for Western eyes, they look nice, I guess. Iranians might say something else. So I'm trying to keep the left rudder to keep us going towards the runway, which is working. Losing speed. Yeah, no peppy lights. We're actually about 800 feet. Lots of rudder, left rudder now. Keep this going in the right direction. Just can't slow down too much because I don't want to stall over the building. 500 feet. Still crabbing a little bit now. Look, if I let go just 1 second, the plane just lurches. Okay, now cutting power, we clear the buildings. Runway is long, so I don't mind if it floats a little bit. Lots of rudder. And now trying to line up. Cutting power. Going down fast, but should lose speed once we flare. I didn't really check the trim. Not looking for a center line, I'm just looking for wherever we get really. Okay. Come on, drop down. down. Don't float, don't float. Yeah, a little. Oh, okay. A bit.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, exit right next available taxiway.
Yeah, rougher landing than I'd like, but we made it. Exit right next available taxiway CIC 06. Again, very hard to do with this crosswind. You couldn't see my inputs, but they were there. Oh, we're not. The taxiway's over here. So yeah, we are at Zahedan, Iran. The airport doesn't look bad for a default one. Next time, which will probably be next week, there's a holiday coming here in Brazil, so I'll be away for a bit. We'll go to Afghanistan. I don't know exactly where, because as you can imagine, Afghanistan is not really known for its civil aviation structure, so I'll have to figure out which airports are actually there in the game and actually working.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, contact ground 121.9er.
121.9er CIC 06. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to visit Afghanistan. Definitely. And I hope I'll see you there. Thank you for watching.